introduction first? Go ahead.
Good afternoon, ma'am. As you mentioned, my name is Adil. I am from Nalanda district of Bihar. Nalanda is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And I did my schooling in Patna. In my school, I was a school captain and I also got the award of Student of the Year by my school principal. And thereafter, through JEE Mains, I got into BIT Misha Ranchi in the civil engineering stream, from where I graduated last year. In my college, I was class representative of Civil 2019 batch. And I also held the position of mess secretary in my hostel in my final year. And apart from this, I've also received medals and scholarship for my academic performance throughout my college. In my final year, in the last semester, I did a project on soil stabilization using West Earthen Cups fodder, which focused on sustainability and economy. And lastly, if I talk about my hobbies, it includes playing table tennis and watching cricket. And I also love to spend some of my free time on gardening and cooking.
Okay. So, Adil, you have done your graduation which year?
Ma'am, last year, ma'am, I completed my graduation last year, 2023.
Campus placement नहीं लिया आपने?
No, ma'am, from early on, ma'am, I focused to ma'am, work in the Maratna PSU through GATE or through engineering exams. And that is why I decided to not sit for the campus placement.
Oh, why you want to be in a PSU?
Ma'am, I wanted to be in PSU, ma'am, because I believe that the PSU provides you with ample growth and learning opportunities, especially at an early stage of your career. And it gives you challenging and critical projects to handle. Apart from that, ma'am, I also wanted to be part of a core engineering sector. Like learn things in my college, mostly in the theoretical way. So I wanted to see their on-field application and site application. That is why I wanted to join PSUs, ma'am, like HPCL or
Okay. So, Adil, why particularly in all the PSUs HPCL? There are a number of oil refineries or oil sectors in other PSUs also.
Yes, ma'am, and there are a lot of PSUs like IOCL is also there in BPCL. And but I want to be part of HPCL ma'am, because at HPCL, what I have learned from my seniors also that at HPCL you get to handle challenging and critical projects at an early stage of your career. Also, ma'am, at HPCL, ma'am, is a growing PSU. It's going at a very rapid rate, so that I want to be part of that growth. And I knew that if I get into this PSU compared to like PSU like IOCL, which is a mammoth PSU, where there are large number of employees, and HPCL is a comparatively employees are little less in number, so ma'am, the opportunities that I will get here will be more. And also, ma'am, HPCL works in the CSR activity and also the focus on sustainable development, and those things also motivated me to part of HPCL.
Adil, what are your hobbies?
But on sports basis, ma'am, I like to play table tennis and watch cricket. And on personal basis, ma'am, I do like spending time on cooking and gardening.
Okay. So, can you just tell me what are three good traits in you that you think that can be very helpful in our organization?
I think, ma'am, I am consistent with my work. Apart from that, ma'am, I'm innovative and passionate about the things I do in my life.
Okay. You have seen the HPCL website?
Yes, I have seen the HPCL website.
Any drawbacks you could find over there?
Ma'am, in the visual part, I didn't see any drawbacks, ma'am. Only thing, ma'am, I think, ma'am, I felt a little problem in like the data were not up to date. Ma'am, I think, ma'am, in this area, then they can work.
So, how much would you rate it out of 10?
Ma'am, I would give a 9 out of 10, ma'am, because there's always a scope of improvement in anything. So, ma'am, 9 out of 10.
HPCL falls under which ministry?
Ma'am, it's called the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas.
Petroleum and Natural Gas. Was the current CMD of this HPCL?
And Mr. Push Kumar Joshi.
And who was the first women representative over there?
Ma'am, I'm not sure about that.
What are the types of categories of petrol that you see normally in HPCL, or you can call it out as a HPCL petrol pump?
Ma'am, at HPCL petrol pump, ma'am, in petrol, ma'am, they have like the simple petrol one. And apart from that, they have power petrol, and which is like additives added to the normal petrol. And they have like different names like power petrol, power 100 petrol. And in diesel, they have like diesel and turbojet diesel.
What do you mean by G in fuel? What is the meaning of G in fuels?
G in fuels, ma'am, which way, ma'am, like gas and
What does
green.
G stands in generally whenever we talk about fuels? Wherever G is written, what does it stand for?
I'm not really sure, ma'am. Maybe it depends green fuel or something like that.
Okay. Can you just tell me, Adil, you have seen HPCL petrol pump, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How it is different from another petrol pumps like Reliance and IOCL?
Ma'am, at HPCL petrol pump, ma'am, first of all, the products are different. Like I mentioned, they have power petrol, turbojet diesels, and in IOCL, ma'am, they have extra premium petrols and normal petrols also. Apart from that, ma'am, one thing I've noticed in my city is that at HPCL petrol pump, they have ATMs, and they sometimes also give free air pump to facilities to the cars and vehicles over there. And that is one difference. Apart from that, ma'am, also the visuals difference, at HPCL, there are more facilities like washrooms are there, uh, uh, pure water is there, which I found. And IOCL, I found that they have CNG pumps also. So that was the difference in both.
Adil, you might have seen HPCL's website and that the motto is written. What is the motto of HPCL?
And HPCL motto is that to be a world-class company in providing,
Not the motto. That's the
yes,
mission
ma'am.
and vision. No? I'm
Yes, ma'am,
talking
that's
about
the
the tagline, motto, which it stands for.
motto. One thing I've noticed on delivering happiness and through
What
its
is the
product
complete
and
line?
services. And delivering happiness through its product and services.
Okay.
I'm not exactly remember the line.
Okay. Can you just tell me what does the mission and vision of HPCL states and how it coincides with your mission and vision in life?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, at HPCL, ma'am, the mission is to, of course, be a market leader in the country and also be give its customer the world class facilities in terms of the products it is servicing. And also, and at HPCL, ma'am, they have commitments to the social developments and green energy fuel, and they also take lots of tasks under the corporate social responsibility. And if I talk about my mission in my life is also to contribute to, if I want to join, if I get to be part of HPCL, I would like to contribute towards the growth and uh, and do the tasks that are important that will help HPCL grow in market and give the best service to the customers. And apart from that, the vision I also carry that in long term, then as we know that the environment is degrading at a very fast rate, so it's important to focus on the green fuels and also at the time when you are getting successful, you have to take care of the people around you. Like through the corporate social responsibility, we can uplift the people around us, be it through hospitals, schools. So that is my vision also in my life.
Adil, just tell me about your one weakness, biggest weakness of life.
Ma'am, I think ma'am, one of my weaknesses is that ma'am, I sometimes try to give too much time to one particular task in a way that I sometimes ignore or neglect other things in my life. So ma'am, that is one of my weakness, I think.
Okay, and what is the biggest contribution you have made towards the nation, Adil?
Ma'am, I would say, ma'am, I have done contribution at a small level, but not at a bigger level. Ma'am, I have donated blood at blood camps that were conducted in my college. Apart from that, ma'am, the project that I did in my final year, that also I think some way going to help the country, maybe at a very small level. The research will definitely help
Mhm.
if it's carried forward. Ma'am, in this way, I've helped the nation.
Okay, fine. See,
Yes,
Adil,
ma'am.
if you have to summarize your personality in just one single word, what will be that word?
Ma'am, I would say I'm passionate in whatever
Passion.
things I do in my life. Yes, ma'am.
Any past experience where you consider that you were a passionate person?
Ma'am, I would say, ma'am, like I have done right from the school to the college, ma'am, be it in the academics or be it in the sports or be it in any in my hobbies. I try to do it with 100% intent and motivation, and I like to study about it and try to be the best in every possible way in that thing. So, ma'am, I think I'm passionate in that way.
Okay, okay, fine. So, Adil, on an average basis, yeah, it was a good one, like compared to
Yes,
the other ones. But the things which I find introduction was little elaborative. You have to shorten it down. बहुत ज्यादा
Yes.
कंटेंट दे रहे हो, इतना नहीं रिक्वायर्ड है. ठीक है, अगर
Yes.
आपने सिंपल बताना है मैंने मैस सेक्रेटरी जो भी काम किया रिप्रेजेंटेटिव रहा हूँ, तो सिंपली बताओ आई हैव परफॉर्म वेरियस रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, बी इट मैस सेक्रेटरी, बी इट दिस, बी इट दैट. तो एक ही लाइनर में उसको कंप्राइज करके बोलो. इंट्रो थोड़ी लंबी है आपकी. रेस्ट जो पीएसयू रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस हैं वो जैसे अगर आपको ब्रांडेड पेट्रोल एंड इट इज लाइक सिंपल, इट इज रेगुलर पेट्रोल एंड ब्रांडेड पेट्रोल. ब्रांडेड पेट्रोल के आगे कैटेगरीज होते हैं रिलेटेड टू द ऑक्टेन लेवल. थोड़ा इस तरह से आपको बहुत स्मार्टनेस से यूज करके वर्ड्स यूज करने चाहिए. वो नहीं था आपका प्रॉपर. देन सिमिलर वे जी स्टैंड्स गैसोलिन, वेरी सिंपल. जी फ्यूल में किसको स्टैंड करता है?
Yes. Yes.
ठीक है. तो ये जो क्वेश्चन है, मोटो इट इज डिलीवरिंग हैप्पीनेस एट एवरी स्टेज. प्रॉपर लाइन बोलो उसको कि हाँ पढ़ के आए हो. विमेन हेड जो है, तो मतलब थोड़ा इसको पढ़ो दोबारा से क्वेश्चंस को.
Yes,
विषय याद.
अभी मैम प्रिपरेशन चल ही रहा है तो मैम.
हाँ, उसको दोबारा
Yes.
पढ़ के दोबारा लगाओ. देन इट वाज द फर्स्ट बेसिक वन, बेसिक में ठीक है. नेक्स्ट आई गो विद द योर सिचुएशनल क्वेश्चंस एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस एंड द करंट
Yes.
अफेयर्स. तो वो थोड़ा रीड करके आओ, बाकियों के साथ लगा लो एक बार. यू हैव सफिशिएंट टाइम आल्सो फॉर दैट. सो उसके बाद दोबारा लगाना.
Thank you,
या
ma'am.
ओके.
Thank you.